So good morning guys and welcome to another trading week. This is Dynamite FX and I am Dynamite. Welcome once again to my channel. So in this video I am doing an analysis on some selected pairs, okay? Something for you to look out for this week. So this is my view on GU. Please, this is not a signal. So do not jump right in without making your own without checking out your own reservation, without checking out your own strategies and confirming this. By now you should have known how to confirm your trades, okay? Know when to take a buy or when to take a sell. If you haven't known that yet, then you need to study and get that done. Okay, so in this video I will be showing you what I think or what I see in this market, okay? This is what is likely going to happen. Okay, so this is my view on GBP USD, okay, for those who trade Forex. So I spotted a divergence, okay, around this zone before. That was last week. And then I did a video on this before this trade picked up, okay? And some of you who took these trades, I was glad when some of you came back to say thank you. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe, okay, so that you can be receiving content like this from me, and share this, like and comment. So this is my thought for GU this week, okay, considering the fact that the daily time frame had actually retested this point and has returned back to, okay, has resumed its selling position, okay? So I expect price to get back to this zone, okay? This was my first take profit zone for those of you who watched the video last week, okay? And that take profit was done. It was delivered over 200 pips. And then we expect a slight pullback, just like you can see, okay, around that zone, and then a continuation back to this place, okay? And if it decides to keep going further, then this will be the next direction for this trade to go. We'll be expecting it to go further again from here as the third take profit level, okay, back to this place where you have this. So if you check your 4 hours, you will see that price is actually going that direction, okay? But for now, I am seeing this market, okay, going this way, and then if possible it could keep coming down for the week. So guys, on GU I am still biased to the downside, okay, and be looking out for opportunities that way. But if price decides to break out, okay, of these levels, if price decides to break out of this level, okay, then we'll be expecting a retest and then a continuation upward. So let me make this clearer enough for you to understand, okay? So what I mean is, if price will have to will not respect this zone, if price will have to break out of this zone, it will do this and go up. But if it doesn't, it will stop somewhere here and continue to come down. That is my analysis for it. And so what are you looking out for? We are actually looking out for this to continue. this is first of all my bias to the downside. I believe that this is going to happen. Trade will have to come back to this place, and so we'll be expecting about how many pips when it is returning back. About this is about 500 pips down to that place. So if you are interested in GU, you should be looking out for another drop down to that place. So let's go to another pair, the Euro USD. The same thing. This is my same view for Euro USD. Okay, we expect a pullback to the previous support, and then a drop once again to maybe these levels. And so if you calculate that, we should be expecting about, let's say this is about this is about 300 pips down to that place. We expect about 300 pips down on Euro USD for this week. So the same thing is applicable to GU. Okay, the same movement is expected in GU. Okay, and that is what we are also expecting on this Euro USD pair. Okay, back to this support zone is where I am targeting. So if you look at the chart very well, you are biased to the downside, so you will allow a pullback, this pullback to be done, and then after the pullback you find your entries back. So for my students under mentorship, they already know how to get into this trade, how to know when it is ready to sell, and how to know when it is changing direction. So if you really don't know about this, okay, like I said, this is not a signal, but this is an analysis that will guide you on how to take your trade. So if you don't know how to actually do this, then the mentorship program is for you. You have to apply for mentorship and get mentored so that you know these things by yourself when it's going to be happening. Okay, so you don't have to rely on signals and all of that. Let's check out gold. I promised I was going to be analyzing some pairs for us this week, so that is what I'm doing now. So on the daily, these are major zones. Okay, looking at the weekly time frame, you can see that the weekly time frame is giving us a recognizable a pattern we recognize. Okay, the M pattern, which is a reversal pattern in the market, and the point we are right now is at the neckline of this M structure. Okay, and then right here at this wing, okay, at the right hand of the M, you can see that price is doing a higher high, a swing high, and a swing low, a swing high, swing low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, and lower low. So right now, last week closed with a wick around this zone, and then you can see that on daily, the shaded portion is actually around the neckline that I had marked already. The neckline I had marked from the weekly chart. You can see that price is at that zone, as I said. Okay, so we will be looking for an opportunity to actually take this trade. So these are the levels I am considering. Okay, it's either price is going to pull back to this portion, this little support here. Okay, this little support here, price might likely pull back to that place before it eventually drops. Okay, if it gives us an entry from there, then this is the direction we are going. it could do this for the week back to at least this zone. Okay, so that is my view on gold. Yeah, that's my view on gold. So a brief sell on gold is the bias for me. That is what I expect to see in this market this week. Okay, if that area is supposed to hold, so you can look out for that as well. Please use proper risk management. Don't jump into this because I said so. You should also have your trading plan. Okay, you should also know what you're looking out for. Wait for a retest, and after the retest is completed, you look for price action, candlestick formation that confirms to you that you are going to continue to pick the selling opportunities that are bound in this market for the time being. Okay, it could continue to come down to where we have the red shaded portion, but for now I am not certain. But in the middle of the week, we are going to know as the market unravels to see if market is going to keep coming down there. So right now I am biased also to the downside for gold. Okay, I'm biased to the downside for gold. This is my analysis on gold. That is the third pair right now, and we'll be looking at the USD JPY for those of you who trade USD JPY. USD JPY is presently buying. Okay, I saw this, but before I could do this video it was already late. So right now it has already been buying for so long, and where it is located right now, I don't feel too good about it. The only time I would be expecting any trading activity around here is when this level is revisited again properly. That is when I want to see an opportunity to buy here. Okay, if it ever gets back to this point, okay, I will be expecting another buy signal. So for now, there is no setup for me on the USD JPY. So we're focusing on the Euro USD, GP USD, gold, and then let me check out Euro JPY for us today. Those are the pairs I trade, and so I'm comfortable with it. Okay, so for the Euro JPY, you can see where we are at right now. Okay, price is trending upwards on the daily time frame. Price is actually trending down upwards, but right here I see a little pullback down. Okay, there is a bullish trend line. Okay, I have drawn right here. I've drawn a bullish trend line here to guide me on what price could be trying to do right here. So after connecting this place, I expect to see price get to this point, to this trend line over here. From here to here, it's either to get or to stop somewhere around here. Okay, so those are the zones I am looking out for price to retrace back to. These zones here, price could come back to any of these. Okay, so looking at this from the H4, we will now go to, let me look at this. This is daily. Okay, so I expect price to pull back to the yellow shaded portion and then find its way back down if it wants to sell. But please do not jump into this because this is still very uncertain. Okay, you only have to look out for selling opportunities. If it presents itself, you take the sell briefly. Okay, briefly down to this place. Okay, and then you are out. Please use proper risk management. Okay, do not over risk your account when you're trading this. So these are my bias for this is the bias for this trade this week. Okay, so I am looking at this level being retested again, this neckline here. I'm looking at this neckline being retested. That is why I marked this place. So price could get to any of those points here, okay, before it pulls back. Any of these points, price could get here and then go down. So this is my bias on Euro JPY as well. You can share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Euro JPY, GBP USD, Euro USD, and gold. But for my bias for this week, I see a bearish market until later in the week. If the market presents itself otherwise, then it means this analysis is invalid, okay? So nothing is sure. Like I used to say, no analysis is 100%, okay? No strategy is 100%. This is the beginning of a week, and based on obvious reasons and obvious levels, I have made my conclusion for now. But while in the course of the week, if anything would warrant a change in direction, it means I will have to notify my students about it, okay? But for now, this is the bias, okay? We are bearish in this market. So I expect a pullback to those zones, okay, briefly, before the market eventually begins to drop once again. So guys, if this is ever helpful to you in the course of the week, do not forget to drop your comments, say something, let us know what your experience was like, okay? Because I'll be waiting for another part. So I told you guys I took this trade last week, and all of you who looked at it were witness to this trade. And so right now we are looking out for the second opportunity. I had said last week that we'll look out for another good opportunity to continue the downwards movement. So until those opportunities show up, there is no trade for us. So for now, I am biased to the downside for all of these 4 pairs, okay? So do have a nice trading week. Trade safely. Have a proper risk management on your account, okay? Do not over leverage your account. Do not over risk your account. Do not misuse the leverage on your account as well, okay? And you have a good reason to stay successful in this business. So once again, I am Dynamite, and this is Dynamite FX, and this is my weekly analysis as a giveaway, okay? So take care of yourself and be good.